Alright, so let's go ahead and solve our example 9, where in this case we have an initial value problem where we have when x is negative 1, y is negative 1. And we're going to try this with where we use substitution to reduce the separation of variables. So I realized on the top it's 3x plus 2y, on the bottom it's 3x plus 2y plus 2. And so when I do my u substitution, I want to simplify this as best I can. So I'm going to substitute using 3x plus 2y. Now, I know you want to see the c there, but the c can technically be 0. And there we can substitute for the top and the bottom. So we'll go ahead and we do our u substitution with the top and the bottom. And we have 3x plus 2y. I know you see that plus 2 there, and you want to make that your c. Don't do it because we want to make this, we want to simplify this, and we're not going to be able to simplify it if we had that plus 2, because then I can't use that on the numerator on the right hand side. So u is equal to 3x plus 2y. Take the derivative of both sides. Du over dx is equal to 3 plus 2 dy over dx. Now let's solve for dy over dx, so we're going to have du over dx minus 3 equals 2 dy over dx. Let's get rid of that 2 by multiplying both sides by 1/2. So we're going to get 1/2 du over dx minus 3 is equal to dy over dx. If you wanted to distribute that 1/2, that's fine. I just know that when we work further along, we're not going to have that. We're going to kind of keep that minus 3 there because it just makes it easier. So on the left-hand side, when we say dy over dx, we're now going to say 1/2 du over dx minus 3 is equal to, now we have u over u plus 2, which looks a lot better. Now we want to get du over dx on the left hand side, some form of that, but we really can't because of that minus 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this 1/2 on the outside first by multiplying both sides by 2. So I get du over dx minus 3 is equal to 2u over u plus 2. Now I want to get rid of that minus 3 because we can't do separation of variables until I get, on the right hand side and the left hand side multiplication products. All right, and I don't have products because I have that minus 3. So let's get rid of that minus 3. So we have du over dx is equal to 2u over u plus 2 plus 3. Now to save some room, I'm going to go ahead and say, well, instead of saying 3, I'm going to go ahead and say 3u plus 2 over u plus 2. Get a common denominator, that way I have just one fraction on the left-hand side. So du over dx is equal to, so I have 2u plus 3u, which is going to be 5u, and then plus 3 times 2 is 6 on top. On the bottom I have u plus 2, and now I can do separation of variables. On the left hand side I have du over dx, on the right hand side I have 5u plus 6 over u plus 2. Alright, so let's go ahead and multiply both sides. So on the right hand side I'm going to just get dx, and on the left hand side I'm going to multiply pretty much by the reciprocal, so it's going to be u plus 2 over 5u plus 6 du. Now, can I integrate both sides? Because that's the next step. We're going to integrate the left side and integrate the right side. Yes, we can integrate the left side. But in order to do that, I'm going to be using some long division to break down my fraction over here, u plus 2 over 5u plus 6. Because they are of the same degree, I can use long division. U to the first power 5, u to the first power. So to simplify this, I'm going to use some long division. So this is a technique that I'm pretty sure you learned in Calc 2 to simplify your integral. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have 5u plus 6 divides into u plus 2. Well, how do I make 5u go into u? Multiply by 1/5. So now I'm going to multiply by 1/5, and I'm going to get u plus 6 over 5 and subtract that, so the u's go away. 2 minus 6 over 5 is just going to be 4/5. So then when I write out my integral, I'm going to have the integral of 1/5 plus 4/5 times 1 over 5u plus 6. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the du on the outside. I'm going to set that equal to, I can go ahead and do the integral of dx, which is just x. Now, on the left-hand side, I'm going to simplify that just a little bit more. I'm going to say 1/5 plus 4 over 25u plus 30, and have du on the outside equals, I'm sorry, I should put x plus c. All right. Now the integral of 1/5 is just going to be 1/5 u over here on the right plus the integral. I'm going to have a 4 on the outside, and when I take the derivative of 25u plus 30, this is going to be u substitution, and so I'm going to have 25 on top, so I need to make sure that I pull that out. Have 4/25 on the bottom, and so then I'm going to have natural log of 25u plus 30 equals x plus c. Now I'm finished. I took the integral, and now I've got rid of my differentials, and so now I'm going to replace everything with what u is, and we said u was 3x plus 2y, so then I'm going to get 1/5 times 3x plus 2y plus 4 over 25 natural log 25 times u, which is going to be, let's go ahead and multiply that. 25 times 3 is 75x. You should know that's absolute value. Plus 50y plus 30. That's equal to x plus c. All right, now all we got to do is find that c. So we're finished. You don't have to simplify it more than what's given right now. You don't. We're finished right now, and what we can do is now work towards finding that c. You can simplify if you would like. And there's possible to simplify that, but I'm not going to ask you to work further than you need to. So we got rid of our differentials. We solved the differential equation. Now, what we're going to do for our next step is find that c. So I'm just going to do all that in brown. So I'm going to plug in my initial value. So 1/5, 3 times -1 plus 2 times -1 plus, and again, if you would like to skip this to just what the answer is, be my guest. This is a lot of me plugging in -1s, so I'm sure this is riveting entertainment. So again, if you want to just skip to the final c. So we get 1/5 -5 plus 4 over 25 natural log. I guess I'll write this out. -75 minus 50 plus 30 equals -1 plus c, where we're given, looks like that's going to be -1 plus 4 over 25 natural log minus 20, so -95 equals -1 plus c. The -1 and -1 is going to cancel out, so 4/25 natural log of 95 c. So our final answer, and I'll do this in bright green, is going to be 1/5 times 3x plus 2y plus 4 over 25 natural log 75x plus 50y plus 30 equals x plus 4 over 25 natural log. Thought I would have enough room. Let's bring that over just a little bit. Let me write that natural log 95 a little bit better. And so we have 4 over 25 natural log 95. And there's our final answer. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed that, you understood everything, and if not, always come back to the room and I'll explain anything in further detail.